Going to have a look at brackets now. So the first type are single brackets, where you multiply what is inside the bracket by what is outside. So I'm going to multiply this all by 10. 10 times 100 is 1,000, minus 10 times x is just 10x. The next one is multiplying by minus 6. Minus 6 times t is minus 6t. Go sign, number, letter, do it in that order. Minus 6 times minus 5, two minuses, 6 times 5, and you've no letter to worry about there. So the sign was positive and the number was 30. Number 3, multiplying that through y times xy. Do it alphabetically. So x, then y times y is y squared. Now I'm going to do y times 2, that's positive 2y, so number then letter. Minus 4y is just sitting at the edge. And then just tidying that up, x, y squared, 2y minus 4y is minus 2y. Number 4, multiplying through by a times 2a, so there's no signs to worry about. The number is 2, a times a is a squared. A times positive 3, so sign, number, letter. Over here, a times 3a, so it's positive 3. A times a is a squared, and a times 4, all positives, so positive 4a. Tidying that up a little bit. 2a squared plus 3a squared is 5a squared. 3a plus 4a is 7a. Number 5, you're multiplying through by minus y. So they'd be very careful about our signs here. Minus y times 5y. Sign is minus, number is 5, y times y is y squared. Then it's minus y times minus 2. Two minuses, the number's 2 and the letter's y. Multiplying through now by y. Y times 3y is positive 3. Y times y is y squared. And then positive y times positive 1. The sign is positive, the number's 1 and the letter's y. Tidying that up a wee bit. Minus 5y squared plus 3y squared is minus 2y squared. 2y plus 1y is 3y. The next one, question 6. 2t squared times 3t. So again, there's no signs to worry about between the first two terms. So do the number. 2 times 3 is 6. Then t squared times t is t cubed. Now do 2t squared plus 4. So it's a positive. 2 times 4 is 8, and the letter is t squared. At this side now, it's t squared times 6, it's positive. Sign, the number 6, and the letter is t squared. And then positive t squared times negative t. The signs are different, so it's minus. T squared times t is t cubed. Tidying it up a wee bit. 6t cubed minus t cubed is 5t cubed. And then do your t squared. 8t squared plus 6t squared is 14t squared. Now, the next type of brackets are your double brackets. So what you're going to do here is take your first term and multiply through. So 2x times 3x is 6x squared. 2x times positive 5, so it's positive, 5 2s are 10, and then the letter is x. Then you take your second term and multiply through. So it's positive, 1 times 3 is 3, and then x. And then it's positive 1 times positive 5. Sign's positive, 1 times 5 is 5. And you tidy that up. 6x squared, 10x plus 3x is 13x plus 5. Now, I'm going to do the same for number 2. 3p, take it through to the second bracket, times 6p. 3 times 6 is 18. P times p is p squared. Then take your first term through to the other term in the second bracket. So it's 3p times minus 2q. It's quite a good idea to underline exactly what you're doing so you can see your signs and your letters. So I'm looking at 3p and this. Sign is minus. 3 times 2 is 6. P times q is just pq. Now I'm taking the second term through. So it's minus 5q times 6p. The sign is minus. 5 times 6 is 30. P times q, do it alphabetically. So instead of writing QP, write PQ. And then it's the second term to the last term. So 2 minuses give you a positive. 5 times 2 gives you 10. And then Q times Q gives you Q squared. And tidying that up, 18P squared minus 6PQ, take away another 30PQ, is minus 36PQ plus 10Q squared. And you're finished there. Number 3. If you're squaring something, you're multiplying it by itself. So x minus 1 times x minus 1. So x times x is x squared. X times minus 1 is minus 1x. Then it's minus 1 times x, it's minus 1x again. Minus 1 times minus 1, 2 minuses give you a positive. 1 times 1 is 1. Tidying that up, x squared minus 1x, take away 1x is minus 2x, add 1. Number 4 has got a cube on it. So that means you're doing it 3 times. Now, you do not know how to multiply a cubic out, so you just take it, turn about. So we're going to do the first 2 brackets first. So it'll be a times a is a squared. A times b is ab. A times b is ab. So we've got ab plus another ab. I'll just put in there 2ab. B plus b is b squared. And then I've got to times that by a plus b. So he's going to take each number in turn and times it through. So a squared times a is a cubed. A squared times b is a squared b. Now I'm going to take my 2ab and take it through. 2ab times a is 2a squared b. 2ab times b is 2ab squared. And then take your b squared through. So it's a b squared plus b cubed. Now I want to check if I can add any of those up. So I have got an a cubed. I've got a squared b plus 2a squared b's. So that gives me 3a squared b's. Then I have an ab squared plus another ab squared. So I've got 3ab squared and plus b cubed at the end. Number 5 is just another example of me doing that. So we'll go through that again. So it's 2y plus 1 times 2y plus 1 times 2y plus 1. So just going through that. 2y times 2y is 4y squared. 2y times 1 is just 2y. 1 times 2y is 2y. 1 times 1 is 1. Close that up. Now, multiplying that through, tidying this up first of all. So you've got 4y squared plus 4y add 1 times 2y add 1. Just exactly the same as before. 4y squared times 2y is 8y cubed, so equals 8y cubed. 4y squared times 1 is 4y squared. Then take your 4y through. 4y times 2y is 8y squared. And then 4y times 1 is just 4y. Now take your 1 through. 1 times 2y is 2y, and 1 times 1 is 1. And tidying that up, 8y cubed. 4y squared plus 8y squared is 12y squared. 4y plus 2y is 6y plus 1. And then number 6, 2 things going on here, so always keep a bracket separate. 2a plus 3, 2a plus 3, minus, I'll do these 2 first. 2a times 2a is 4a squared. 2a times 3 is 6a. And take your second term through. 3 times 2a is 6a. 3 times 3 is 9. Now I'm going to do exactly the same for the second bracket. So it's a plus 4, a plus 4. So multiplying that through, a times a is a squared. A times 4 is 4a. Now taking your 4 through, so it's 4a, add 16. And tidying that up, that becomes 4a squared. 6a plus 6a is 12a, plus 9, minus, and that second bracket tidies up to give you a squared. 4a plus 4a is 8a, plus 16. and then just tidying that up at the end. 4a squared minus a squared is 3a squared. 12a minus 8a is 4a. 9 minus 16 is minus 7. And that's that side. Right, the last example I have to multiply through by x. So x times x squared is x cubed. X times minus 3x squared is minus 3x squared. And x times 5 is positive 5x. Always go sign, number, letter. Now I've got to multiply through by the 2. 2 times that is positive 2x squared. 2 times negative 3x. Positive and the negative gives you a negative, 2 3's, and then x. And the last one, positive 2 times positive 5 is 10. And just tidying that up, x cubed minus 3x squared add 2x squared is minus 1x squared. 5x minus 6x is minus 1x plus 10.